Our third Youth Water Leaders Workshop was hosted by the Fort Smith Group and held in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. The group explored the importance of water in its different forms in this workshop, namely as snow and ice. The group enjoyed a tour of the Snow King's ice castle, toured Air Tindi, where students checked out the float planes, and visited a local houseboater to learn and understand what it is like to live on the water and off the grid. We were given a welcome by Minister Michael Miltenberger and introduced to some local water issues. Phil Fontaine, former National Chief of the Assembly of First Nations, led a session discussing the art of persuasion and shared real-life experiences on how leaders gain support for their causes. During this session, the youth also did role plays to try and persuade chief and council and environmental organizations to support their community actions. One of our evening activities was to go dog sledding. The youth rode in pairs and took turns driving their own sled. We journeyed out along the Slave River and enjoyed hot chocolate at a cabin watching the sunset. On our field trip day, we visited the Dene community of Deta, where we traveled on a huge ice road and enjoyed learning how to play traditional Dene family games, hand games, and united as a group in a round dance to the beat of the drums. Later in the day, we visited the now-closed giant mine, where we learned about the contamination issues of the mine and mitigation efforts. We also took a hike to Cameron Falls and enjoyed some quality outdoor time. We heard from Katarina Karsu from the Government of the Northwest Territories about issues in the Arctic Basin. And we also took part in an exercise to better understand how we are all downstream of someone else. We also had a discussion with David Livingston, Stephen Ellis, and Joanna Barnaby about the importance of understanding our watersheds using both scientific and traditional knowledge systems. By the end of the week, each Water Leaders group had completed water action proposals to the Vancouver Foundation, as well as 16 digital stories. The theme for their stories was to explore what water meant to them on topics such as food, energy, transportation, and culture.